package in the mail, MSX games from Japan. Collecting without fail those shoot 'em ups, that's the plan. He doesn't just collect them, he also codes them too. Join us and we'll go on electric adventures with you.
Hey YouTube, Electric Adventures here with a package in the mail. From Australia, from Melbourne. A friend of mine, Darren. I was having a clean out. It's some odds and ends for, of course, one of the systems that I collect a lot for, none other than MSX. It really is some odds and ends that he had, items that probably would only really interest myself very well, but there's also some other stuff as well. So okay, so first one we have out here, it's a software title for the MSX published by Spectravideo, and these were the some of the titles they pumped out with their 7 to 8 here in Australia and bundled. They are mostly basic games from memory, so this one is Spectropede, and I don't have a copy of it. And these actual cardboard cases, so it's a tape game, came in. They don't last very well, so it's actually nice to have an example of one. I'll just open him up. So inside here we just basically have a cardboard spacer. I've opened the wrong end. I'll try the other end. Oh, here we go. And then you have a cassette with no further, so that's the only cover you get, and you just get the cassette label like that, so Spectropede. I don't think I have this one, so and I will be doing gameplays of as many of these as I can get working. Just a second. Alright, so that's the first one. But not expecting miracles from the actual games themselves. From memory they are pretty much all written in BASIC. So the next one is Mini Golf. So I'm not going to take them all out because they look the same. Castle Combat. And the last one of those is Gobble. So these four would have come bundled with a Spectravideo 7 to 8 with a tape deck back in the day. Now we did have a couple of other odds and ends. I don't have either of these or seen these covers. Oh, this is actually Sharp MZ700 software, not MSX software. This is Mastermind Alien Crush. I don't actually have a Sharp MZ700. And Education Pack B. If anybody out there has a Sharp MZ700 and is interested in these, just ping me up and we'll see what we can do. Now another title for the MSX. Sorry, it started to come apart. It's a tape Activision title. I believe I have a copy of this one, so this one's up for trade. It's Ghostbusters. Actually quite a decent version on the MSX. Pretty good game. If we get a chance we'll do a gameplay. I probably haven't done a gameplay of that for a very long time. Now another title I don't believe I had is a Kuma title, Coco in the Castle. I've got no idea what it's about. Maybe we might get ourselves a platform game or something. Now this is actually a game that I used to have back in the day, but I don't seem to have a copy anymore. It's a Mastertronics title. It's Formula 1 Simulator. Another title for the Sharp MZ700, we've got WD Pro, so there's 3 titles there for the Sharp. We have a loose copy, another Spectravideo title called Roger Rubbish, and we do actually have the little insert that goes in the box. No actual cassette case, but I can find a loose cassette case. Now, I do believe I do have this one, Harvey Smith Show Jumper. This was quite a common title around here in Australia. There were lots of copies around, probably because I suppose it's a topic not everybody would be interested in. Okay. Oh, there we go. Right. So there was a a plotter, which is like a pen plotter, that was available from Toshiba called HXP570. So I don't actually have the unit itself, but it came with a piece of software called T-Graph. So this book and that go together. You never know, maybe one day I might find one of the plotters. And we have the actual manual for the data cassette drive that will come with the 728. And they have a couple of cartridges. Now they're not games, they're utilities. The first one is Homewriter, which is like a word processor or letter writer sort of software. I believe I've got a loose copy of this at the moment, or I might even have a full copy of it. And the other one is a 4K data cartridge. This is like a flash cartridge that you can use as like a mini disk drive, and it can store, but it can only store 4K. So they're not very big. I've actually got a loose one and a complete one of these as well. So as I said, any items here that are already in my collection will be up for trade. Now we have some books. We have the MSX Games Book. It's got lots of listings. I can actually remember typing several of these listings in back in the day. At least a couple of them. I do believe I do have a copy of that already, but that's in very good condition. And also in very good condition is a copy of the complete MSX complete MSX Programmer's Guide, which was a very good reference book back in the day. My copy is very worn out, so this is a bit of an upgrade. But once again, anybody who doesn't have a copy of that, it is very heavy though, so it costs a bit to post. Oh, there's a actual user's guide for the T-Graph as well. And the 728 manual that used to come with the systems, very similar to the original one. They have like this quick reference card in the back there, lots of information on using MSX Basic. There's the sound section there, so it wasn't a bad manual. And another book which I thought I had but I don't seem to be able to find is MSX Exposed, or maybe I just remember it from back in the day. And it just has a few more bits on programming and doing things on the system, playing music and a bit more explanation about the graphics and things like that. So I do remember the book, but I don't think I actually have my own copy of it, so that's very good. So that's the end of the box. As I said, it is bits and pieces, but we do have some games. Apologies in advance, they're not going to be very advanced games. I do think that most of those original Spectravideo ones are in BASIC, but we might as well load them up and have a look and see what they're like. Right, so first up we have Roger Rubbish. Now this was a B-load, so it is a machine code game. It's a bit interesting. So this dude here, am I? Okay. So you get close enough to grab them. I take it we've got to get these before they hit the ground. I'm using keys here, so. I
don't know why the sprites are flickering so much. There's no need for most of them to flicker, considering... Whoops. Oh dear, the collision depth is a bit mean. The main character's moving quite smoothly. Okay, we finished a level. Oh, we get a different level, okay. Well, count me surprised. Okay, so they go down, and what happens when they go down? Nothing bad, but they... Stick my knee. So it's not so generous on the collision of them to you. And it's a bit pedantic over the collision of your fire and them. Probably would be doing better if I played the joystick in. But anyway. Bit of fun. I mean, it's a game that came with a system. These were either 4 bundled with 4 packs of these games, or some later on they actually had 10 titles. Oops. And most of them were fairly average. They're not really showing the system to their biggest benefit. This is better than some of the other ones from my memory. I think it's bad if you let them go down there. It's just if they run into you. Alright, that's probably enough of a look at that. Roger Rubbish. We won't go into the name, but it was better than I was expecting. Alright, let's try the next one. Okay, next we have Spectropede. This one is a basic game. Press any key. Okay, so I'm controlling the snake. Also shows how good MSX Basic is, in that you can do a snake game in Basic and it's quite playable. I'm using a joypad here. There is a little bit of a delay in the response. No, missed again. Let's go down this way. Yeah. And snake games like this are good fun. And they're a good example of programming too. Finally managed to get my second object. This is of course using character, so just occasionally it's not responding, but that might be my pad because I'm not pressing in the direction. But maybe one more go. This is, you know, quite well done. Except for maybe the responsiveness. Alright, let's try the next title. Okay, so next we have Mini Golf, written in Basic as expected. Good thing about Basic games is they don't take long to load. External joystick. How many players? Just the one. Name of player. obviously needs to calculate the course, so give it a second. We'll get some music. Okay, so I hope you can see. Can you see the little white dot? Okay, it's the opposite way. And I thought, so you've got to pull it back, and that determines the stroke. Seriously? There we go, that's your score. Oh, pardon me. Now, we need to put a bit of angle in it this time. The only thing I'd say is that we could have made the ball a little bigger, but other than that, this looks like a passable, because it is rather hard to see, passable mini golf. As I said, I wrote a mini golf as well, and I used to actually enjoy playing it myself. There we go. So once again, there's a game that came with your system in a pack of 4 or 10 games. This one wouldn't have been too bad, and you could probably grab the listing and see if you could make your own, add on your own courses as well. I like how they've got a few sound effects, and so it makes it a more complete game. Oh, missed by that much. Alright, well that's pretty good. I don't know how many courses there are, but that's not a bad little game. And as I said, completely written in BASIC, so once again shows what you can do with MSX BASIC. Alright, let's try our next game. Here we go with Castle Combat. Another surprise that it's actually a machine code game as well. Looks very colourful. I'm going to use my joypad here. Oops. Oh! The shots bounce off the back then, don't they? Yeah, look out, see? Oh, okay, we can shoot the shoot the red things. Whoop. Collision detection's a little bit mean. This one could potentially be what I call a compiled BASIC game. Its collision detection is a little. You have to hit them straight on. Oh, it's not easy. No. Oh, I finally got rid of a formation. Crikey. Those red ones are really... Oh! Oh, got one finally. Oh! Oh, so close. Oh, you know, this is, once again, passable. Oh, I was concentrating on the green one. Yeah, managing it one shot is good. Oh god, I don't know what it's been so close. Oh! Oh, that was close. Whoa. Whoa. Not again, 2 objects. It has got faster. Now there's only 2 to move around, isn't it? Yes, interesting. Fist. Oh, oh god. Ah, dropped. So close. Get stuck against the back wall. No. Well, that's not too bad. I'll have one more go. Let's see if I can get off that. Oh, goodness. Didn't hit anything. No. Oh, I'll go backwards. Now going in a particular pattern. Oh my god, I did it! Whew, it's pretty mean on the score too. Look, I've only got 100. Monsters are waiting for you. Ooh. Oh! Oh, that's alright. Look, see, we've got a different stage. That's quite impressive. Oh, does make it challenging. Oh, yeah. See, you should move. It's a bit jerky. Oh, well, that one has some merit. Back in the day, I probably would have played it a bit. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, pretty. Once again, pretty rough. Not many people would probably throw down some money on that, but still, as a free title, you got with your system, not too bad. All right, let's try the next one. Right, next we have Gobbler. Another basic game, but Once again, we shall see. You never know with these games. Sometimes the basic games can be better than some of these rough to get a machine code ones. Okay. Take it you're going. Yeah, so you got to try and get. Oops. Yeah, not hit the other blocks. Got to hit the smiley faces. Another game that's should be, you know, programmable on most home micros. Oops. So very simple sound effects. And, you know, a bit of gameplay there. Probably not the most compelling title out there, but one you'd have a bit of fun with. No, missed time that. Some of these are in very hard spots. I think it's got faster, hasn't it? No. I think I'll post that for another one. So, yeah, you know, one of those games where you have a go and you see if you can have another go, see if you can beat your high score. And once again, probably a good one to have a look at the listing and see how it worked. And try and improve it yourself. So, not too bad. So that's the end of the 4 basic, or, you know, Spectravideo games. Now we have a couple of UK releases. Let's try those now. Enough, this game had a great big giant basic loader and then loaded a tiny little extra section after that, so it was basic startup. Interesting. Any key to start thy quest. Okay. F1 to view ye scroll of instructions, F2 to start thy journey of terror, F3 to select thine level of skill, F10 to end ye old game of skill. Okay, oh, joystick, yes, okay. F2. Option to start on the screen of ye choice. Press ye key of thy choice. 1 creepy castle, 2 lava slugs, 3 awful arrows, 4 shut. So we've got several things to go through, so we'll go through the first one. So, interestingly enough, it's actually a basic game. And splash. Okay. Oh. I take it I need to press up for jump, not the button. We'll do the second one. Well, I never expected this one to be a basic game. Lava slugs. Ooh. I mean, it's got some music. Oh. Haha! I actually did a little awful arrows. The umbrellas. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Oh, no. Oh, you've got a perfectly good button. Why do you need to press up to jump? Oh, I got a bonus for the umbrella though. Oh. Show you some sharp spears. Okay, everybody needs some sharp spears in their life. Don't know why. The jump mechanic is just so awful. We survived the sharp spears. Oh no, no, platforming. Down we go. Well, that has surprised me that this Kuma title is a basic game, but yeah, not too bad. It makes my Kuma title collection pretty good. I don't know exactly how many there are. I'll have to look it up. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This makes my 9th Kuma game title. I've also got the Kuma assembler, so not too bad semi-part of my collection. Not a game I would play much of, even back in the day. It's a little primitive and a little bit dodgy collision detection as well. But anyway, interesting to look at. Well, let's try our next game. Well, this one's more impressive already. We have an actual loading screen. I won't put you through the actual loading process, we'll cut to the game. Right, so here we go with Formula 1 Simulator. Opening music. Let's go to Silverstone because it's nice and simple. And automatic gears. Because I'm going to be rubbish. Okay, this button doesn't do anything. Okay, you've got to push it up. Automatic gears, okay. Push up to accelerate. Okay, you can't go off the track at all. You crashed the car. Yes, we did. Track is dry. Might make it easier to go around that first corner, eh? Go around the corner, we know you should just make it. Little signs that tell you about the corners are very small. It's a fifth. Right, so that was our qualifying lap. Now we get a race to see if we... Oh yeah, we get some cars. Awesome. Well, I would have been quite pleased with this game back in the day. I've always liked racing games, especially like Formula 1. This is, you know, it's simple, but it is quite passable. Went too far off the track. I'm actually quite impressed with that one. This one I probably would have spent hours and hours on back in the day. I'm not going to race anymore, so I'm going to look at the other tracks. So Brands Hatch, Monaco, Hockenheim, Osterreiching, Kailama, Zolder, Paul Richard, Monza, and Zandvoort. Back to Silverstone. That's actually quite a few tracks, so there's actually a fair bit of game in there. So not too bad, considering this would have been so £2 back in the day. In Australia, of course, they sold something like this for $10 Australian, just to really push the friendship. Which is another reason why I didn't buy many of them. I do remember playing this one. I'm sure I had a copy, this and Chiller, but I don't know what happened to it over the years. So it's actually nice getting another copy again. Alright, I promised I would give you a gameplay of Ghostbusters, so I'll load that up and we'll give that a go. Ghostbusters has a reasonably colourful loading screen. Once again, won't subject you to the rest of the load. Back shortly. Right. Here we go with Ghostbusters. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to let the tune go for too long, otherwise we're going to get in trouble copyright-wise, but it has the famous bouncing tennis ball. Which, so you can sing along. Oh. Joysticks on doing it. Press F1. Okay. We'll not let that go for too long. So this is a game I used to play a lot back in the day. I haven't played it for a very long time. I loved the original Ghostbusters movie. Not so much the second movie, but the first one was very good. Do you have an account? No. So, does that mean you can load your progress? I never thought about that before. So you get $10,000 to start with. So compact, a hearse. Let's go for the hearse. Hearse is cooler. Those. One of those, because we've got the money. 1 to 3 for more choices. 2, so we can get some ghost bait. It's going to grab a few things and we'll see if we use them. Traps, now we need some traps. We can't do much without some traps. I better get 3 of those. I'll get a vacuum. Haven't got much money left now. Portable laser confinement system. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, so E to end. Okay, so you basically have the city here, and you need to go to the places that are flashing red. so you've got a bit of a driving bit. Depending on whether there are the ghosts are coming in from the edge of the city, you'll have things to maybe suck up here and everything like that. But this is, you know, quite a good effect. Plus you get the music playing in the background, so we're probably going to get that copyright issue anyway, aren't we? Now, this is the tricky bit. You've got to put the trap down and put the person down like that, and then you've got to wait for the ghost to go in the middle. The idea being that he was supposed to stay in there. Oh, well, across the screens. Yeah, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't die. Go back to GHQ. I'm trying. Oh, we have to go back here. Okay. Well, that was it. Oh! Come on, go down. That looks like GHQ to me. Oh, right on the corner, okay. It has been a while since I played this. So you've obviously got to, you know, keep the city's PK energy down by catching some ghosts, and each one you catch you get some money for. So it's a bit of a, you know, a little bit of action with a little bit of strategy. It's pretty much going to follow that. But I'm sure there's stuff that happens when you're driving the car later on as well. They didn't drive all over the place, didn't I? So pretty much you need to go by the most direct route you can. All that energy is building up. So we get fresh backpacks. Hopefully this should be a quick one. And I'll try and not stuff up the trap deployment this time. Okay. So crossing the streams is bad, right? Oh, you bastard thing. Now you just got to be... Oh! Fluke it like that. Yeah. So back to GHQ. And we got some more money, so we can yeah. Okay, they're almost Azul now, so we're in big trouble. Come on, catch another ghost. So once you work out the basic rules, and it has more, you know, it has more gameplay elements. Oh, there's our ghost, he's gone. As I said, I can steer the car. So. And as you see, the graphics are quite well done. Activision was very good at evenly porting their games across systems. And there is a lot more to this game than I'm showing. I'm just not doing a very good job here. Aha! There we go. Okay. Trap in the centre. Let's do that here. Let's do here. And he slammed me. Yeah. Remember, we bought 3 traps, so I don't need to go back straight away. And he's gone. Damn it. Oops. Ah, keep on going. See whether that stops us near that purple one or something. So this one, along with River Aid. Oh, I put it back into the ghost then. So you can go fly past, yes. So I think if we press the button when going past the coast, we can suck it in like that. There we go. And that assists with keeping the PK energy down. Oh, he's gone again already. Oh, there he is, look. Across the street. I didn't turn him around. Oh well. Nope, you're gonna slime me. I was never very good at this part. Took lots of fun. Getting back to HQ is difficult. Ah. Alright, I'll leave it at that. So I'm going to get in trouble for the music anyway. So, not a bad version. I'm obviously rubbish at it because I haven't played it for far too long. And, yeah, I've forgotten how to play it a little bit. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this pick up and play video. Always love getting any new items for my MSX computers. Even if they are basic programs, but there were some fun ones there, so always enjoyable to find those things. And really, you know, I don't have any other Spectravideo titles in their cases, so here's the Marshmallow Man coming along and squashing the city. Alright, I'm Electric Adventures. Thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.